home looks better than ever, even though a leaky refrigerator ruined the floor. See how a restoration company came in and gave the entire space a new and improved look. Find out what to do if your home is damaged and needs work. Come along for the surprise of a lifetime. Jackie Smith is a single mother who really needs dental work. She couldn't believe it when she heard she would be the winner of a free smile makeover. Plus, see how you can have more alluring eyes. We'll show you a step-by-step lesson in putting makeup on your eyes. Find out ways to create all types of looks. This little pug is making headlines with her fashions, but she isn't watching her weight. All that is coming up here on Home and Style. Thanks for joining us. I'm Donna Davis. On today's show, a look at home restoration, what to do after a disaster. If your home were damaged after an accident or flood, you'd probably be upset. Yet some good can come out of it. Renovating your home with the help of insurance can be an opportunity. We interviewed a restoration specialist whose clients are happier than ever. This home looks better than ever after a huge restoration project.
We ended up putting travertine on the entire kitchen floor, and we continued that all the way through the hallway and the laundry room.
Meet Sean Shakib of Prestige Restoration Services, a company that goes in after disaster hits. This was the scene when Sean first walked in this house. The hardwood floors were buckled after the floor was flooded with water.
Their fridge had a problem with the water line, and it actually broke, and the water was everywhere.
Water soaked the kitchen and the laundry room floors.
The bottom of the cabinets where you have the toe kick, it was all warped and it had to be replaced.
Sean explained to the homeowner that all the affected flooring had to be pulled out and dried down to the subflooring. Even the kitchen island had to be removed.
Every time you go to a household and you see damage of this extent, the owners are very upset, they're panicking because they know they're going to have to be out of their house for a while.
But the owner of this home knew there was a silver lining. Sean explained that this would be the perfect time to upgrade to the type of material the client really wanted.
One of the things I do as being a builder in the past, I told them that it would be nice to replace the hardwood flooring with some travertine. I worked out a cost for him to know what the difference would be from what the insurance will pay for the damage and what the upgrade would be. He liked that idea, and he decided to go ahead with it.
Sean's background as a custom home builder helps him visualize a new look for a home, even when things look grim.
And I really use the best quality of any material that we can in our jobs.
This is one of the custom homes Sean built, a multi-million-dollar mansion with all the finest finishes and materials. He advises all his clients to see the insurance coverage as an opportunity to upgrade.
The insurance money that they've been paying for a long time, it finally comes to the rescue. When you're in there and you've already removed the hardwood flooring, for example, and you want to upgrade it to the tile, then some portion of it is already paid by the insurance. So I look at it as a great opportunity for them to make their home look new, brand new.
Sean's experience in custom home building is part of what impressed insurance agent Eric Rose. Rose actually experienced a natural disaster himself and used Sean to restore his home.
When I worked with Prestige in my own home, what I really liked was that Prestige just followed up with me. So just stayed on top of the job, made sure that everything was taken care of, made sure that the colors were picked out right. You know, all the materials were exactly what I wanted.
In fact, Eric says his home is much better than it was before.
I love it. It's all the stuff that I would have wanted when I bought the house initially. You know, and I had a pretty substantial loss, and while it was a tragedy, at the end of the day, I got to go back and, you know, pick the colors of the walls and pick the, you know, different carpet and different tile and, you know, the roof. Just all those things that I would have loved to have found in my dream home when I bought it.
Eric refers all his insurance clients to Prestige Restoration. He knows how important it is for them to feel they are going to get through the disaster and that things might even be better.
No matter what it is, just as long as everybody's okay, we can fix it. It puts them at ease to know that I really have gone through it, plus I've got people that I recommend. That's a time where we get to show our value as an insurance agent.
Having your home restored and renovated can certainly be stressful, but keep in mind, with the right contractor, you just might come out even better. For Sean, seeing his clients happy and being able to reassure them is quite gratifying.
It's exciting because It gives you a good feeling about you actually helping somebody to improve their life.
For more information on restoration, visit EuropeanMannerDesign.com. Getting a dental makeover can be life-changing. Up next, you'll meet a woman who is ready for the change. Jackie Smith is one of the winners of the Deserving Diva Smile Makeover Contest. You'll meet her after this.
Sunlight is fading and the cold rain sets in. When I wake up in the morning, it starts all over again. Looking for some shelter, don't want to be in the way. Hoping that we might meet one fine day. If you let me come home, let me come home. I'll be your best friend, there when you need me, wherever you roam. If you let me come home, let me come home. I'll be your best friend. Come on, buddy. Let's go.
Dad, did you ever do drugs?
Yeah, I did, and it was a dumb thing to do. But no one ever talked to me about it. My dad never talked to me about it.
Talking to your kids about drugs can be tough. Need help? Get help. Visit our website at drugfree.org.
The medical and dental services we take for granted in the United States are treasured in places like Kenya. That's why the villagers depend on Kenya Medical Outreach, a mission of hope and healing. Kenya Medical Outreach, led by Atlanta dentist Dr. Bill Williams, offers much-needed medical and dental services while spreading Christianity. Dr. Williams received the coveted 2007 Ron Lamb Award for creating the outreach. To support this meaningful mission, which has helped thousands of people, visit kenyamo.com and find out more. It's one of the most rewarding topics we get to cover. Each year, Swanee Dental Care offers a few select women the chance for a free smile makeover. Through the years, we've seen the makeovers really change the lives of women who had stopped dating, eating out, and smiling. Today, we introduce you to Jackie Smith, one of the 4 winners of the 2012 Deserving Diva Contest. Jackie Smith is a mom, a teacher, and a minister. She homeschools her teenage daughter Celeste during the week and spends her weekend in the ministry, dedicating her time to those around her.
She's always thinking of others before herself, like way before herself.
Jackie feels she could be more effective in all her roles in life if only she didn't have to worry about bad breath due to gum disease, which keeps her at a constant battle with her confidence and her smile.
And I'm a hugger, you know, I like to hug. But I don't feel comfortable getting that close to people. I can smile and, you know, and everybody's like, well, what's wrong? There's nothing wrong. Yes, there is. There's breakage, and because I grind them. And then there's gum disease that's getting pretty bad.
Jackie has wanted to get dental treatment for years, but after losing her husband a few years ago, she fell on hard times.
You know, when you're married, you feel like you're one with a person, and then when they die, you don't feel like a whole person.
She is regaining her spirit, but Jackie still can't afford the dental work she really needs. Recently, she heard about a contest that she hoped would be the answer to her prayers. Each year, Swanee Dental Care sponsors free dental makeovers to a few women in need.
And we want to help people who are on the rise, who have had a hard time before, but who've made it beyond the difficult place in their life. And we want to recognize them and we want to support them for being successful.
Celeste helped her mother with the nomination for the contest. After hoping and praying, Jackie found out she was a finalist. Dr. Bill Williams, who started the contest as a way to give back to the community, was touched by Jackie's story.
Jacqueline is a minister of the gospel, and she speaks the word to people. She's a bubbly spirit. She's got a problem that we can help and make her more successful.
After reading Jackie's nomination and reviewing it with the other dentist at Swanee Dental Care, Dr. Williams asked her to the dental offices for a few more questions.
What did you feel like when you first heard about this contest?
I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it. I'm like, no way, who does that?
With our cameras rolling, Jackie found out she was a winner.
Because you are the winner this year of the Deserving Diva Award.
You're serious, Dr. Williams? Come here. When he actually said, you won, you're the Deserving Diva, I had to do the best that I could to restrain myself. You know what I mean? You're on camera, you don't really want to do like hokey pokey dance and just get really, really crazy. But I was, on the inside, I was flipping out. I was like praising God, and I just wanted to just run around the place.
I'm excited. She deserves it. Finally. So she can finally have something for her, because, you know, she's always doing so much for us and the kids, my sisters.
Jackie's treatment will involve laser periodontal gum treatment. Dr. Williams says after the treatment, she'll look and feel like a new person.
She's going to have tremendous look. The gums will be perfect. They won't be puffy and red anymore. And the main thing is she's going to feel better about herself.
Jackie is excited about the changes that will be coming her way. Her confidence will begin to grow and her smile will flourish once again, motivating her to move forward, allowing her to overcome her life struggles and her fears.
I'll be able to smile more. I have not laughed out loud since my husband died, and I'll be able to laugh out loud, and I'm just, dating, that'll be something new.
I want her to date and get another father figure for me and a husband for her.
It's like, you know, it's everything that I prayed for is finally coming true. So.
To find out more about the contest or about cosmetic dentistry, visit AtlantaGenTalDental.com. Well, if you've ever wanted to have more alluring eyes, you'll want to stay tuned. We visit one of the top skincare and cosmetic retailers in the Southeast to show you a step-by-step guide on how to make up your eyes.
Sunlight is fading and the cold rain sets in. When I wake up in the morning, it starts all over again. Looking for some shelter, don't want to be in the way. Hoping that we might meet one fine day. If you let me come home, let me come home. I'll be your best friend. There when you need me, wherever you roam. If you let me come home, let me come home. I'll be your best friend.
They do not have to die, but they do.
25,000 children every day.
They die for reasons we can prevent.
Like not getting enough food or medicine.
Or clean, safe water to drink.
They do not have to die.
But they do.
25,000 children. 25,000 children.
25,000 children every day.
They die because they are young and vulnerable.
They die because through no fault of their own, they're poor.
They die because they suffer in the shadows.
Their pain unseen by the rest of the world.
They do not have to die.
They don't have to die.
But they do.
25,000 children.
25,000 children.
Every day.
My name is Joel Madden.
My name is Mia Farrow.
My name is Neil.
My name is Lawrence Fishburne, and I believe...
I believe.
I believe. I believe. Believe.
My name is Lucy Liu, and I believe that number should be 0. Believe in 0.
Join the effort. Visit IBelieveInZero.org.
Having really pretty eyes isn't all about Mother Nature. You can do a lot with cosmetics. We wanted to find out some of the tips and tricks of creating alluring eyes, so we interviewed a top makeup artist for a step-by-step guide. This is the perfect setting to learn how to have eyes that captivate. This is Woo Skincare and Cosmetics, and today international makeup artist Michael Hans is demonstrating on model Katie Idecker how to maximize the appearance of your eyes. He'll demonstrate a quick 5-minute eye for daytime, a more dramatic daytime look, and a nighttime smoky eye.
What's great about being here at Woo Skincare and Cosmetics is that we have multiple brands here, so we can use the best of every line and make it more customized for you. So today we're going to use the Bobbi Brown eyeshadow base in cement. This is going to make your eyeshadow stand longer. Start here, blending from the lash line up. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to build on the powder shadow on top. We're going to use a ponytail brush. Brushes are the most important thing to make makeup on the eyes look flawless. We're going to be working from the outside of the corner of the eye into that crease. Do that kind of windshield wiper motion back and forth. Next, we're going to add another eyeshadow, a little shimmer. We're going to use another brush, a little shimmer called Copper Sand. Put this in the middle of the eye so it's going to illuminate the lid versus making the entire lid shiny. When you do light, medium, and dark on the lids, that's going to expand the eye and make the eye look larger and brighter. Versus if you do dark color all over, it can have a tendency to make the eyes look darker and heavier, which makes the eyes look tired. Highlights are going to go in the inner corner and underneath the brow. We'll layer it right here on the inner corner, placing there and blending right up into the brow bone. We're going to do the tight line technique. This is by Laura Mercier. Instead of using a typical black or brown, I want to show you how to just use a little bit of color, but again, making it look more natural and simple. We're using a flat tip brush that's very tight. This naturally rolls the lash line up. I'm just going to take a little bit of the liner and just press it in right onto the top lash line. Very lightly. Now we're going to do a full volume mascara. We're going to use this by YSL. And as I wiggle the mascara through, it's coating it from top and bottom. Go all the way to the inner corner because you want your lashes to be as full as thick as possible. So this is the daytime eye they showed you could do in 5 minutes. So let's take this now to a little bit more professional, a little bit more business-like. Take a smudge brush. It's really dense. You can kind of wiggle it into the root of the lash. We're going to take it in just like we're drawing with a pencil. And we're going to smudge that right into the lash line. We're going to add a new color to the game. And we're just going to take a little bit of this. Since you already have the eyeshadow base on, we're just going to apply to the outer edge and just deepen this crease. I'm going to show you how to fill in the brows to make it look more finished and polished. We're going to use the La Belladonna eyeshadow brow kit. It's got a pomade in it, so we're going to use the pomade first and then apply the shadow into the brow. This adheres to the pomade and then doesn't move or crease. So I just take the pomade into the brow brush. So you just brush it into the brow like so. We're going to grab a little bit of each color. I'm going to just take a little bit of the color right in here with the brush in small, quick little motions. When you do this, this emulates the hair. Take a clean mascara wand and we'll just brush this over. So this is the business eye. You can see that we did a little smokiness on the outer edge. I'm going to show you how to now take this to a nighttime smoky eye. We're going to add another layer of eyeshadow base. And it's called Antique Gold by Bobbi Brown. And we're going to place this on the lid, blending from your lash line again to the crease. We're going to add the darker color with our ponytail brush. Lay the brush down onto the eye, pressing the color onto this cream shadow. We're going to use that eyeliner into the lower lash line. Put this on the membrane of the lower lash line and go underneath the lashes. We're going to add that little bit shimmer highlight to this to make it a complete eye. It's a really soft pink with a little shimmer to it. We're going to add this to the inner corner just by placing this in the inner corner and then blending to the brow. So that's the finished eye.
Michael finishes up with a Bobbi Brown concealer under and next to the eye for brightening, and then a Trish McEvoy translucent pressed powder to set the concealer.
Use concealer. We're going to use one of Bobbi Brown's new concealer. We're going to tap it in the eye. We're going to do a little bit of the concealer on the outer edge, right here. Now this will always give you that lifted look. Take a little bit of the Trish McEvoy translucent press powder. Dust this into the forehead, and underneath we're going to swipe it away right here just to set that concealer, and you're ready to go. Take a look. What do you think? Beautiful, isn't it?
The model you'll meet coming up next doesn't have to worry about her eyes or even her weight, yet she's quite the cover girl. That story is coming up.
Sunlight is fading and the cold rain sets in. When I wake up in the morning, it starts all over again. Looking for some shelter, don't want to be in the way. Hoping that we might meet one fine day. If you let me come home, let me come home. I'll be your best friend, there when you need me, wherever you roam. If you let me come home, let me come home. I'll be your best friend.
Hey, son. So, you're turning 13, becoming a man. Your hormones are surging, starting to notice the girls. You know, maybe your body's doing some funny things. So, you want to talk? Or we could talk about drugs.
Yeah, let's talk about drugs.
There's no wrong way to talk to your kids about drugs. Need help? Get help. Visit our website at drugfree.org.
She's a model who isn't thin or tall. She doesn't even try to watch her weight. Yet she looks great in all her many glamorous fashions. As you'll see, Charlie is one fabulous pug. Imagine just walking and posing for pictures as a way of life. It seems so enticing. But you have to be tall, thin, and gorgeous, so not just anyone can do it. Enter Charlie. She loves the camera. She knows models are usually 5'8". They're also thin. And that walk, could she do it? Oh, and another major requirement. Physical beauty. Was she attractive enough? Depends on whom you ask.
Charlie is our 4-year-old pug, and she has always garnered tremendous attention. She's so cute. She has a perfect little double curl tail.
Charlie's mom, Lisa Knapp, believed in her daughter so much, she quit her job and began making elaborate costumes for Charlie to model. Jackie O, Dr. Spock, and more. Lisa put them all together in a book, knowing that others would find Charlie just as alluring and captivating as she does.
We had birthday parties for Charlie, and everywhere we took her, she got us so much attention. If we would check into a hotel, we would get upgraded to a better room because everybody behind the desk fell in love with Charlie. So she has such a great personality. And we take her with us wherever we go. We travel by car, by plane, and she just is the most adorable pug.
Lisa planned to self-publish the book, but she landed a publishing contract and Charlie is well on her way to fame.
The exact moment where the idea sprang, I have no idea. I really can't remember, but it morphed into what it is, and the more I worked on it, the more I realized that it had potential.
Charlie posed for us and has no trouble with cameras, but unlike many other models, she's unconcerned with watching her weight.
Charlie has an untamable appetite. I will say that. She is just drawn to food. She's a plus-size model, but that's okay.
So if Charlie can do it, maybe there's hope for many others who aren't quite tall enough or thin enough. And oh yeah, those who have trouble mastering that strut. If you're thinking about a family vacation, you may want to consider Branson, Missouri. It's a mecca of talent and entertainment. There are all types of shows, but one that will really have you on the edge of your seat is the Acrobats of Branson. Here's a look. It's edge-of-your-seat suspense as you watch such young people perform one amazing act after another. The skill, balance, concentration, and strength is awe-inspiring. I had the chance to see the show and meet the acrobats. And then this is a very different type of group than most other performers that are singers, and Kay Kong is with me. Kay, tell me a little bit about how this group got started and when you started in Branson.
We actually started a show in 1998 in Branson, Missouri. And we first we was in theaters, then finally in 2004 we have our own theater built here. So this is built. This theater was built especially for acrobatic show for us. Acrobatic acts is very difficult to explain how wonderful and how exciting it is. You have to see it, then you can tell how exciting the show is. I have been seeing the show thousands of hundreds of times. I can still sit down and watch the show for another 2 hours. And we have people coming see the show every year. We have so many repeat customers. That's why our show is a little bit different every year. So people will come to see something new every year.
And it's a beautiful show. Thanks so much for taking the time to be with us today,
You're very
Kay.
welcome.
Thanks for joining us for Home & Style. Be sure to visit our website at homeandstyletv.com and check out our videos and our giveaways. We'll see you again next week.